This is something that we showed you a couple of weeks ago on this show. I have not forgot it since we showed it to you. It's just one of these things that really stuck with me. And actually, we've heard from a lot of you at home that you have not been able to forget it either. People reference this little local news clip that we played all the time when people get in touch with the show. I'll show it to you here again. It's a short piece of tape. This is local news coverage from Tennessee, from WSMV in Nashville.
In the back of the room, there was Lynn McFarland sitting and wouldn't budge. And standing a few feet away, I heard her say to troopers that she didn't mind being arrested. She said, "I'm okay with that. I can't go. I fought for kids and what they're doing here is wrong, so I'm at peace with it."
Tennessee state troopers hauling away 80-year-old Lynn McFarland, 80 years old and made of sheer determination, after she refused to leave a state Senate hearing room earlier this month. They picked her up, they carried her out, they arrested her. It's very hard to forget once you've seen it. We covered it on the show at the time. What Ms. McFarland was protesting was a Republican bill in Tennessee that would target immigrant kids in Tennessee elementary schools. Now in Tennessee, Republicans have a trifecta. They got a Republican governor, Republicans control the state Senate and the state House by big margins. Despite that, or maybe because of it, people who were opposed to Tennessee Republicans on this thing, the people who were opposed to Tennessee Republicans on this bill targeting little kids, they have shown up again and again and again and again, lots of them. People showing up over and over again to state House meetings and to state Senate meetings, and for every vote and for every hearing, every element of the legislative process related to this bill, to tell lawmakers no, to say that Tennessee should not do this. Kids themselves have shown up. Hundreds of students have shown up to look lawmakers in the eyes. They considered this bill.
Emmy Wilkins is a 10-year-old from Chattanooga. She was present for the committee hearing and knelt in front of Representative William Lamberth and other committee members in protest of the bill.
When I started shouting, I was just thinking about how many kids deserve to go to school during that time, and every kid deserves an education, no matter where they're from.
People young and old who oppose this bill have been making the trip to the Tennessee State House, making their voices heard week after week after week. We've covered tons of these protests. Yesterday afternoon, the Tennessee State Legislature adjourned for the year. And while the Tennessee State Senate had managed to pass its version of this bill targeting immigrant kids in elementary schools, it turns out the Tennessee House didn't get it done. They didn't do it. General Assembly ends without passing student immigration bill. Now, the whole thing could still get revived next year, but for now, it's gone. They stopped it. The Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition posting, quote, "Tennessee protects education for all. HB 793 will not be voted on this legislative session." As Lynn McFarland herself put it on Facebook after hearing the news, she said she is breathing easier now. Delay is almost always the first step on the way to stopping something. If Tennessee Republicans want to try this again next year, they at least know what kind of pushback they're in for if they want to try for it. All across the country, we are witnessing a protest movement against Donald Trump and his Republican Party and what they're doing in Washington and increasingly what they're doing in the states. And it is a movement that is not just sustained, it is growing and spreading, including the protests that appear to be tanking the image and stock price and profitability of the Tesla car company, now ushering Trump's biggest donor, Elon Musk, out of Washington altogether. So what is the state of organizing against the Trump administration now? Because that also is coming up on 100 days. What should we expect next? I know just who'd ask. We'll be right back.